Hello, folks. It's good to see you. Today is Monday, and you know what that means. Today's Monday, May 4th, so it's Star Wars Day. Also happens to be my son's birthday, so happy birthday to him. But what do we do here every Monday? We do the 3-card weekly reading. And people are starting to come into the room. It's good to see you, Leisha, Teresa, Marianne. Glad you're here. So this is the first week of the month since the month started on Friday. And many of you joined us for our May 1st Ace of Wands ceremony. So glad that you were here for that. Catherine, nice to see you. So it's May. And this week, of course, we have Mother's Day on Sunday. And May is usually such a great month. It's like every other month recently, a weird month right now because of the pandemic. Rita, nice to see you from Norway. Jerry Lynn, glad that you're here. So if you happen to be watching in archive on Facebook or YouTube, thank you for being here. What we're going to do, as we do every Monday, is I'm going to pull 3 cards to discuss the available energies for us this week. If this feels like a resonant reading for you, go ahead and take it as a reading. I will also have time, I don't have a lot of time today, but I'll have time to pull a few cards for individual week ahead readings. So if you would like a week ahead reading, get in line right now and ask. I'm only going to be able to do a few. Wendy, it's nice to see you. Emily is here from Australia. So glad that you're here as well. So, what are the energies that we see for this week? I am working with what I'm referring to right now as my workhorse deck. I always have a workhorse deck. It changes. But right now it's Hanson-Roberts. And we're going to pull 3 cards. Hey, T, nice to see you. We're going to pull 3 cards to talk about the week ahead, the energies that are available to us, what we see going on. Okay, the first is the 10 of Wands reversed, or in this deck it's called rods, but rods, wands, staves, batons, it's all the same thing, really. It's all wands, it's all the element of fire. Now, I actually like this card in reverse. It tells us that our burdens may not be as heavy as we think, and that our friends may be there to help us share those burdens. Now, in a time of social distancing, what does that mean? It means reach out to your friends. It means know that your friends are there for you, even if they're not physically there. So this card also asks us to look at what we see as the burdens we're carrying. Are we carrying unnecessary burdens? Are we taking responsibility for things that really aren't ours? Are we carrying emotional burdens from the past that we could be letting go of? Okay, and let me say hi to a few more people that have come in. Okay, Karen, Christiana, nice to see you. Martha, good morning to you. Patricia Lynn, glad that you're here. So what we'll be doing is week ahead readings. I'll be happy to direct that towards your daughter, Patricia. Pamela, nice to see you. Okay, so first card, again, 10 of Wands reversed. Take a look at what burdens you're carrying. Do you really need to be carrying them? Connect with your friends and recognize that you are not alone. Lori, nice to see you. Okay, next card is another Wands card and another reversal. So what do we think? You know, when we start to see more than one Wands cards reversed, it may mean we're feeling a little sluggish this Monday morning. It may mean we're tired, we're not in our energy. We may just not be feeling it today. And that may be an energy that we have to fight this whole week. We may have to really work and reach inside to find our energy. Oh, Sarah, so nice. Thank you so much for saying that. Glad you're here. Lori Hahn, so nice to see you. So, what is our second reversed wand? It is the Three of Wands reversed. So, the question here, this week, we really want to think about the goals we're setting for ourselves. Are we setting goals that are attainable or not attainable? Are we clear on what we are trying to achieve? Can it be achieved this week? It's good to have goals, but make sure you set goals that are achievable. Emily, thank you for the compliment on my hair. I had just texted someone before this saying, oh my gosh, I got to sort out my hair in the next 5 minutes. So I'm glad it worked. That's very good. Okay, so what will our third card be? And then we'll put them together and then we'll do a few individual readings. Okay, so the third card, we've now gone from reverse to upright and from wands to swords, the Eight of Swords. Here we see anxiety. So, folks, we have a lot we have to conquer this week. And most of what we have to conquer is within ourselves. It's within ourselves to conquer, but the problems are within ourselves as well. And okay, saying that, I recognize we're all dealing with a lot of the same issues right now. No one, this is like my new slogan is no one is okay right now. No matter what you're particularly dealing with in this time or how you're processing it or how you're feeling about it. Even if you're having a good pandemic, which some people are, and that's fine, no shame there, but it's hard. It's really hard to deal with what we're dealing with right now. And these cards show that and give us some suggestions for the way forward. So in the Eight of Swords, we see a woman who is blindfolded and tied up and put in a cage made of her own thoughts. That's right. In the language of tarot, swords can be our thoughts. And so we need to look at what are the ways in which we are thinking that are not serving us. What are the things that we could do to change the things that are trapping us? In what ways are we stuck in our own thinking? And what can we do about it? So if we look at these three cards together, looking at this week ahead, which is May 4th through 11th. May 4th through, I think, is that right? May 4th through 11th? Let me just check that and make sure I'm not lying to you. No, it's May 4th through May 10th. See, I was lying to you. But isn't it weird how in this time, like the days are kind of, I don't know what they're doing. It's hard to know where we're at right now. Okay, so May 4th, Monday, May 4th, that's today, Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you through Sunday, May 10th, which is Mother's Day. And, this is going to be a weird Mother's Day because in some situations, you're not going to be able to go give your mom a hug because of social distancing. And that's hard. So there's a lot going on here. Okay. And these three cards reflect it, don't they? Okay, so let's start here with the first card up. Don't take on burdens that aren't yours. You got enough going on. Take care of your responsibilities. Take care of each other in all the ways you can, even if you are socially distanced. Take care of yourself. Take care of the people around you. If you are carrying emotional burdens from the past, by God's sake, let it go. We have enough burdens right now to carry. Do not carry more than you need. Do not think that what's going on now or what's going on in your own life is causing failure. Things may not be going the way they are expected, but it's not failure. Be clear about your goals and set goals that are manageable and be good to yourself. Let go of anxiety. Do not think yourself into a corner. Find ways, our minds should not be allowed to wander too much. unless we are wandering in the area of creativity. And remember, too, that when we see these two reversed wands, we may not be feeling our most creative. We may not be feeling in our energy. And again, with this Eight of Swords, we may be feeling tied up in our thoughts. So what do we do this week? Join me in a little bit of tarot magic. We're going to take this Three of Wands reversed and we're going to turn it right side up. So breathe with me and think about your own success. Think about your ability to successfully navigate this week going forward. And let's take the Eight of Swords and reverse it to release our anxieties, our fears, and our upsets. This can be an okay week going forward. It really can be. But we're going to have to really work to bolster our energy and release our anxiety and release the burdens that are not ours. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. Pam says, so fitting, all three. Just lost our 10-and-a-half-year-old boxer yesterday. Oh, I am so sorry. That's so sad. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here. And I'm going to get to as many card requests as I can. As I said, my time here today is limited. And, I'm very grateful to still be working in these times. And what that means is I am available for readings by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, Zoom, you name it, we'll do it. Just reach out. I'm also doing tarot mentorship. And I do have a class coming up on Zoom on May 21st. And I'm also doing a lot of free classes on YouTube. So make sure you check all of that out. Okay, let's see. We're going to start with Wendy. Card for your week ahead. Eight of Cups reverse. Man, it's like slogging through mud for all of us. We may need to set our expectations kind of low this week. But Wendy, be careful not to get mired down in your emotions. Try not to let things get to you. And this card really echoes the message for all of us. Let go of what doesn't serve you. Don't spend too much time in your own head. Okay. Marianne Yurt, so nice to see you. Oh, look at you. You're fine. Queen of Wands, nurture your energy, nurture your creativity, be a shining light for others. You can actually have a very good week going forward. Just be yourself, find your humor, your creativity, your passion, your spirituality. It looks like a good week for you. Teresa, same for you, man. 9 of Pentacles. Looks like you'll actually have a decent week going forward, might be able to spend some time outside, and you might really enjoy that. And I feel like you will have the resources you need this week to do what you need to do. Catherine, King of Pentacles. So it looks like you will be taking care of a lot of responsibilities this week. You will do a very good job, and you will have the resources you need in order to do that as well. Okay. Let's see. Leisha. 5 of Swords, man. You've been working so hard. You're going to have to pick and choose your battles this week. Take care of yourself. Do what you have to do. It will not be an easy week. You'll get through it. You'll do good work. You'll be okay. T, so nice to see you. Okay, T, death. Now, we know in tarot this does not predict a physical death beyond the fact that, you and everyone you know will eventually die. T, this is about releasing what doesn't serve you this week. You are doing some deep, deep inner work right now. And this card really is about your transformation. Think about the caterpillar that goes into the cocoon and becomes a butterfly. That's where you are, and there is some pivotal work that you need to be doing this week to make that happen. Emily. Knight of Wands reversed. You may be joining us in a little bit of sluggishness. This week, you need to really figure out what you want to get done and do it. Let's turn this card right side up to welcome that energy of forward motion for you. Okay, Patricia, this is really for your daughter. For her week ahead, Page of Pentacles reversed tells me that you are concerned about her, and she may be having a tough time. There may be a tough time health-wise, financially, feeling grounded in a bunch of different ways. Let's turn this card right side up. And let us say, Patricia, that this week your daughter needs to focus on the very specific tasks that she needs to do in order to get to where she's trying to go. It's possible, it's okay, she's feeling overwhelmed right now. Pamela, the world reversed. Do not be overly focused on everything going on in the world. It will sort itself out. The world is always turning. We will be okay. Don't put so much energy or worry there. Look more at your small microcosm. What can you do in your day, in your life, in your family, in your friend group this week? Focus in. Okay. Hey, Martha. Martha, 6 of Pentacles reversed. You can only give what you have to give. This week, there may be a lot of demands on you. Spend as much time as you can nurturing yourself so you have the energy to give to others. Okay, VJ, let's see about your week going forward. 10 of Wands. Now, this came up reversed in our reading. You have some very clear things that you need to be working on, some burdens that you're carrying. You need to take a look at the situation and look at what you can do to make that happen going forward. Okay, Avni. Avni, 2 of Swords reversed. You may have some decisions you need to make. This week, look at what is in your power to choose and figure out what you want to choose this week. Okay, Pam, I know you didn't ask specifically. You're mourning the loss of your 4-legged family member. I'm so sorry. Here is a card for your week going forward. Judgment reversed. You know, when this card comes up around death, we have to recognize that the spirit of the traveler, the one who has passed, remains with us. And I know that's hard, and I know that is not much comfort. But recognize that when you lose a pet, you gain an angel. And allow yourself some time to grieve. Karen Reinhardt. Hermit reversed. You may be alone, but you're not alone. Spend some time this week reaching out to the people that you care about and feeling supported by your community. TK, glad to see you. 8 of Swords reversed. You may have missed it, but the 8 of Swords upright was one of our 3 cards from our 3-card reading. This week, TK, you may actually release some anxiety. You may get some information that will help you move forward in a positive way. Suzanne. 4 of Cups. Like some of the rest of us, you may be fighting some mood stuff this week. Make your choices carefully. You know, the mind is like a garden. What blooms is what you water. So spend time nurturing the things in your life and in your mind and in your heart and in your thoughts that are most nurturing to you. Okay, very good. Emily. Emily, 7 of Cups reversed. Do not give in to dark imagining. Instead, nurture your creativity this week. Karen Winkle, nice to see you. 2 of Wands, look to the future with hope. Plan your plans, dream your dreams, create what you need to create. Lori Hahn. Page of Cups reversed. There may be something you want to do or someone you want to speak with, or contact that you are feeling too shy to do. Get out of your shyness and do what you need to do. Hey, Marion, nice to see you. Missy, 10 of Wands. This came up in our opening as well. You got a lot going on. You got a lot you got to take care of. Don't do more than you have to this week. That sounds lazy, but I don't mean it that way. Just, recognize we all have a capacity and you're kind of at yours. Okay. Hey, Marion. 4 of Pentacles reversed. You may find people doing nice things for you and your opportunity to do nice things for others. Resources will be there. It will be good. Chrisanne. Chrisanne says, I always welcome a card. I don't know if you want to welcome this card. It's the Devil. Okay, so be careful about what you're attaching yourself to. In terms of your thinking, in terms of your doing, do not attach to things that are not helping you. And I don't know, a lot of us are dealing with the comfort of food during this difficult time. You may want to be careful about that, as I know I should as well. So just you be the master of your desires. Don't let your desires master you. Okay, very good. Hey, Cheryl, nice to see you. Puck, nice to see you. Hey, Trisha. Trisha, did I see that you're in Connecticut? Is that true? Do I know you from Connecticut? So interesting. We'll have to discuss Connecticut. In fact, today was supposed to be my last day in Connecticut before flying back to Florida. But obviously I'm not there. I'm here, but I'll be there soon. Okay. Anyway, Trisha, no, it's not too late for a card, but almost. 5 of Wands for you, Trisha. So this could be about creative collaboration. It could also be about conflict. You may have a lot going on all at once. You may have more than one project going on all at once. Just try to handle conflict with grace and with humor and try to put that energy into creativity. Good morning, Kathy. Nice to see you. Julie, nice to see you. Emily, I'll do any kind of reading you want. Just reach out to me. We can work by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Zoom. You tell me. Okay. So Trisha, we should talk. Do I know you from Connecticut? How interesting. Where in Connecticut? Let's talk. Connecticut is where I started this work more than 25 years ago. Okay, if I did not have time to get to you, I apologize. I will be back on Thursday with our newsletter recap. If you're not signed up for my newsletter, you can still sign up to get Wednesday's edition in your inbox. Just go to my website, christianagaudet.com, and sign up. I want to thank you folks so much for being here. I wish you a wonderful week. These are not easy times, but we can still have good days in difficult times. We will get through this. It will be okay. This is not the May we wanted, perhaps. It's the May we got. But May is still a great month, no matter what. Thank you guys so much. Take care.